firefighter has died on the New South Wales Mid North Coast after being struck by a tree during bushfire prevention work. Emergency services were called to Nerong late last night, with paramedics trying to revive the man, but he died at the scene. The fire prevention work was being conducted south of the Bulahdelah fire that ripped through 3,400 hectares. Authorities have confirmed 39 homes were lost across New South Wales and Tasmania over the weekend. 4 homes were destroyed in the Bulahdelah fire between Crawford River and Nerong. Recovery efforts are now underway, with authorities saying more property could have been lost. Further south, 16 homes were destroyed and a further 9 damaged in the small Central Coast town of Coolewong. Hundreds of firefighters were called on to stop the fire from spreading to the more populous areas of Gosford and Woy Woy. Natural disasters have been declared in 6 areas across New South Wales. Let's go first now to Emma Simkin, who is in Coolewong on the New South Wales Central Coast. Emma, what's the latest on the situation there on the ground?
Well, Gemma, it's less than 48 hours since the fire ripped through this small community on the New South Wales Central Coast in Coolewong, and obviously this morning conditions not too bad for firefighters. There's not a huge firefighter presence here at the moment, but the fire's still smouldering. As we drove in this morning, you could see some flames as we drove in, so certainly not out of control, but not fully under control. It is at advice level here. Yesterday, the Premier Chris Minns visited Coolewong to see the 16 homes that have been destroyed, and this morning he has been commenting on the tragic death of a firefighter at Nerong who died late last night trying to clear the area of trees. A tree fell on the firefighter, and the Premier Chris Minns saying that that's an absolute tragedy.
Obviously terrible, and a reminder of how difficult and dangerous this work is, and how the people who put their lives on the line to protect lives and property do an incredible job for us in this state. Obviously, officials are in the process of contacting that firefighter's family, but it's a deeply distressing turn of events and a sad day for New South Wales this morning.
Premier of New South Wales, Chris Minns there. As I say, he was here in Coolewong yesterday looking at the damage himself. Fortunately, the positive is that over 100 houses were saved. The situation here could have been far worse.
And Emma, what are firefighters expecting today?
Conditions, Gemma, are much better today. Temperatures in the high 20s, expecting a little bit hotter again tomorrow. But that southerly that kicked up yesterday, that's not here today, so that should aid firefighting efforts. And they will also be using thermal imaging from the air to look for any spots that they could try and extinguish. As I say, not a huge presence at the moment by firefighters, more just a couple of local residents who are walking back up through the roads. It's still an exclusion zone, so residents aren't allowed back to their homes, but some residents coming in to collect some belongings and just looking in dismay at what they're looking at here in terms of the wreckage and just the fact that this fire just came out of nowhere. Police are investigating the circumstances of the fire, and we will await further advice from the authorities with regards to that.